You know, I blocked you on Twitter because you kept spamming me that I stole a thumbnail. It's fair use. I didn't steal it.
And then you put slap drama alert right below. So yeah, use it for fair use, that's fine. The problem is that this is not at all about Evan, so when you put VANOSSCREW as the first word and have Evan as your thumbnail, there's a problem. If you guys don't know, that is KEEMSTAR calling me out in literally one of the worst videos I've ever seen him upload to Twitter. I'm here to break it all down, and KEEMSTAR, I know you're watching this. You just sort of prove that you watch my videos, but you claim my opinion is so irrelevant. Then why do you watch this? I must be doing something right. Let's get into KEEMSTAR's tweets. He tweets about OHMWRECKER, the VANOSSCREW, and then he finally gets to me. So let's hop right into this. First tweet here says, there is a rumor that I cut out important evidence against the VANOSSCREW. False. Have no idea what anyone is talking about in regards to this rumor. I cut like 2 minutes top of boring stuff in OHMWRECKER video. I haven't hid anything. That's BS. This was probably before he saw my video, proving that he does not do proper research, meaning he did not see the interview I did with OHMWRECKER before continuing to talk about the VANOSSCREW and all the research and information surrounding it. But let's move on. Facts don't care about the VANOSSCREW feelings. Responding to, they've all said they don't want to be called that because it makes it sound like they're only big because of Vanoss. What facts are you talking about? The one that you got right about H2O Delirious? Not all the other false things I called out on your video, which you have yet to respond to any of those things I've called you out on? KEEMSTAR, you might get 1 or 2 things right, but that does not mean everything you say is factual or true. KEEMSTAR then finds out that OHMWRECKER did an interview with me, probably watched my stream, and found out that OHMWRECKER gave me a DM, proving that he is using the victims to encourage and persuade Ohm to do the interview, saying that if you don't do the interview, you don't want justice. Good job using the victims there, bud. By the ways, you never respond to that claim, but you'll respond to other claims I've made in the video. I'll skip the first video he made about OHMWRECKER. You can go check it out on his Twitter because he pretty much sums it up in part 2 and then continues to talk about stuff, but let's just start with the part 2 video he made, which he goes on a long tangent about in the first part, and pretty much he's just really salty that he got called out.
Also, before I found out that you leaked my DMs, like the piece you are.
He wouldn't be so salty about it if those DMs shined a better light onto him, but since they shine a bad light onto him, he decided to make these videos.
I was wondering how this rumor started where I allegedly cut private information from the interview with you. And apparently that rumor started with you. You're the one that was claiming that I cut crucial information in the interview.
So if you guys don't know, OHMWRECKER did an interview with me, and OHMWRECKER said in the interview that KEEMSTAR cut certain parts of the interview out that were important. Again, we don't know if this is true or not because there is no evidence behind it. KEEMSTAR's given his side, and OHMWRECKER gave his side.
What is this crucial information? What is it that I cut? Prove that I cut something. Prove that I cut crucial information because I have no idea what you're talking about. When I edited the interview,
okay, 2 things. 1, you're telling him to prove it, but don't you have the interview? Can't you put out the full interview and prove that you didn't cut anything super crucial or important? And 2nd, you do edit your videos. That's why your videos look like trash, and it just randomly cuts all the time.
I cut out just boring nonsense that didn't have to be in there to make the video just run a little bit smoothly. Now, is it possible that I cut out something important? Sure.
You cut out only boring stuff, but it may have been important. That's why people are saying my interview is so much better than yours. It's not cut. There's nothing cut out. It's a live stream. It's live in real time. People got to see it, witness it, rewatch it. Yours was cut together. It looked like crap with the very awkward cuts here and there. And you probably did leave out something important, but decided not to keep it in because you thought it was boring.
But what is it? What is the crucial thing in this footage, in our interview that I cut out? I want to know right now. Because either 1, you're telling the truth and I up, or 2, you're lying through your teeth.
You up. You have the proof. It's your interview. Oh wait, did you already delete the files? Please tell me you still have that interview on file. It just happened recently. How is OHMWRECKER gonna prove it? Is he gonna come out and talk about it and then you're gonna deny it? Is he gonna come out and say the parts that were cut out and then you're going to admit that you're wrong? Jeez, I thought this guy was more intelligent. Keem follows up by saying, why are you spamming my DMs, OHMWRECKER, but not saying anything public? I will not talk to you in DMs because you don't respect privacy. I like how he's whining so much because he got caught. Your DMs were crap. You were using the victims to try to persuade Ohm to do the interview. Just admit you're wrong.
Now I got all the VANOSSCREW fans tweeting at me saying, Keem, we told you We told you OHMWRECKER was a piece of shit. We told you he was a horrible human. We told you. Listen, all right?
He's gonna constantly do this, but when he says VANOSSCREW fans, he means anyone that is against his opinion. This is not true. There are plenty of people like me and several others who knows that Delirious did wrong, who knows that there might be some stuff out there, but you're just wrong about 98% of the stuff you talk about, and you don't realize this because you have a tiny brain.
To the VANOSSCREW fans, all right? One of your boys could literally be caught on videotape doing a crime to a minor and you would still defend them.
No, I would not defend them. I would probably unfollow them, unsubscribed if I'm subscribed to them, and probably make a video about it. So, you're wrong, and let's move on.
You guys are cult-like mother effers, right?
Like your fans? Your fans are just as toxic. It just so happens you don't have many fans to back you up this time around.
Dude, and here's the other thing. You guys, I see this one small YouTuber saying KEEMSTAR hasn't covered the VANOSSCREW yet because he learned his lesson showing the dislikes. I'm KEEMSTAR, okay? I don't care about the hate. I don't care about the dislikes. I'm gonna be here 30 years from now. Your boys won't. No offense, but they won't. I'm gonna outlive all of you. I don't care.
Okay, just cause you're KEEMSTAR? And this small YouTuber he's referencing is me. I made a video and I mentioned his dislikes, proving compared to his other drama alerts recently that he did not do so well. But never did I say that you're not gonna talk about it because of those dislikes. I know you're gonna talk about it, Keem. I know it. You just misinterpreted what I said in the video. Don't believe me? Watch again.
And guys, make sure you take the time to slap a like on the video if you enjoy this.
Okay, so this clip is from his second drama alert video about the VANOSSCREW, and it looks like people are starting to catch on. So if there's another drama alert video that comes out, or if you'd like to go to the last few, go dislike them. They're terrible, and as soon as he gets the message and gets a major dislike ratio on those videos, maybe he'll come to terms that he has to do an actual proper job. Maybe he'll come to terms that he has to do an actual proper job. Maybe he'll come, maybe.
I see this one small YouTuber saying KEEMSTAR hasn't covered the VANOSSCREW yet because he learned his lesson showing the dislikes.
So this is literally you getting caught being so misinformed. I don't believe you have a team. If you had a team, they would have told you this before you came out with a tweet about it. You claim that your team is catching me in 4K. Seems like a bunch of bull to me because I never said that you're not gonna talk about it or you're delayed on talking about it because you got dislikes. I was saying that your video is trash and the dislikes prove it. Not all the time should you listen to dislikes. There's people that can heavily dislike someone, but that does not mean that they're wrong. But this is not one of those times, KEEMSTAR. I would take another look. I would take another look at all these tweets. And, oh, wait, you blocked all of them. Never mind.
I can do whatever the hell I want, and that is more important to me than being liked. It's way more important to me to being free than being liked. I don't care.
And no one expects you to care. You've been doing this for a while. You don't care whether or not you liked, because it's pretty tough for people to like you in the first place. We move on to a tweet that someone made. This Dixie person said that I'm biased, saying that I got all flustered and fangirled when a VANOSSCREW member came in, and that I made myself look bad, proving that I'm one-sided. KEEMSTAR said, like TJV is not biased. He's a super fanboy. His opinion is irrelevant. My opinion is irrelevant? I'm allowed to have an opinion even if I like one side of things. If I like a certain sports team, but I see a player do something that they shouldn't, am I not gonna call them out for it? Or am I not gonna be disappointed in them? Am I gonna have an opinion that's biased? I was the biggest fan of Minilad for the longest time. When I realized he did something wrong, I called him out for it. I've said multiple times in multiple videos that H2O Delirious is wrong for what he did. But you seem to skip past those parts apparently. Maybe you should do some better research and watch my videos in full before you start talking about me. This next tweet, he responds to somebody that called him out on his opinion as irrelevant, and Keem responded saying he spammed me like 50 times that I stole a thumbnail, so I blocked him. I always block people that spam the out of me. Dude, I counted. I only tweeted at you 11 times, not 50 times. There's a pretty big difference there. And it wasn't just 11 times within an hour. It was spread over the course of 2 days. You just got salty that every point I was bringing up, which I was tweeting at you about different points you were bringing up, not on the same tweet 11 times, several other tweets you were making, some of them even being jokes, pointing out that you are wrong. And you got angry, upset, whatever, and blocked me. KEEMSTAR here says you were were blocked for spam responding to me. And he brings up pretty terrible examples. One of them being okay. This one, I point out, I think people are more upset that you use Vanoss's face all over the thumbnail. And then I do mention you stole the thumbnail as well. I also continue to say that you bring up bad comments about the members of the crew. One little part is saying you stole this thumbnail, while the entire rest is legit things that you could respond to, but you decide not to and focus on the one little thing. This one, I just said that you were lazy and that you don't do proper research. I never comment on you stealing the thumbnail. And this one, I was just reminding you that you were too lazy to make your own thumbnail and that you were blasting Evan all over it. But go ahead, make whatever comment you want about me that I said that you stole it. I have a video proving that I know that you used it for fair use. If you don't want to believe me, here's the video. Right up here. And then you put slap drama alert right below. So yeah, use it for fair use, that's fine. The problem is that this is not at all about Evan, so when you put VANOSSCREW as the first word and have Evan as your thumbnail, there's a problem. Again, get caught. You were wrong. I made this statement clear back on the 24th of May. You should know that I know you were using it in terms of fair use, but you don't seem to care. Any argument you make will fit your agenda and you'll roll with it. This comment, he's responding to someone, quoting, "They are my childhood." But this guy makes a good point, actually. He says they're acting as if Vanoss is looking at everything they do and are waiting for him to give them a gold star or something. That's a good point. We're not waiting for Evan, aka Vanoss, or KEEMSTAR, how you like to say it, vanoss. We're not waiting for him to approve every little thing that we say. We're voicing our opinions, and it just so happens that our opinions prove that your opinions are crap. We're bringing up actual factual information to you, and you're skipping over 90% of that and picking out only a few.
You're an idiot. Little fanboy stan idiot.
And if you couldn't tell, this video is about me. Very classy, KEEMSTAR, very classy.
You know the Eminem video with Stan in it? You kind of look like that.
So apparently I look like this. Do you guys see the resemblance? Let me know down in the comment section below.
And you act like him too. You are a super VANOSSCREW fan.
Yeah, I am a fan. Big fan, actually. Love their videos. They make good content. It's kind of hard not to be a fan of them. But let's continue to see what he has to say.
You know, I blocked you on Twitter because you kept spamming me that I stole a thumbnail. After like the fourth tweet from you, I'm like, all right, I get the point. You know, I took this guy's thumbnail, altered it, right? It's fair use. I didn't steal it.
What happened to the 50 tweets? Apparently I spammed you with 50 tweets, and now you're going more realistically and saying 4. I tweeted you 11 times. And those quote-unquote 4 tweets about stealing the thumbnail, one of them had one small statement in there saying that you did steal the thumbnail, which technically you did, you took it, but you can use it for fair use, and I said it in the video that I showed earlier. All the other tweets were not saying you were stealing it. It was calling you lazy, and the fact that you put Vanoss, aka Evan, right on the cover of your thumbnail, when you could have just as easily just put Delirious there, or Basically I Do Work, or Wildcat, or anyone else you were actually talking about in your Drama Alert video.
But you claim I stole it. I blocked you. You started celebrating, jumping up and down like you just won the He blocked me! I saw that clip on stream. Pretty funny stuff.
Thank you. I thought it was funny. But the reason why I reacted that way, if you're curious, is because it only took 11 tweets to call you out on your BS before you blocked me. I was expecting to have to tweet at you a lot longer. But nah, you saw my points were right. They were better than the points you were making. And you were like, yeah, I gotta get rid of this guy. You're just now coming out about a week later and finally responding to me, which I'm so happy that you are. Can we get that 1v1 boxing match like I've been asking for?
But then later, you played my video on your stream, making your clowns look like such a hypocrite. Okay, I'm using fair use on the thumbnail by altering it, right? You're using fair use to play my video, and you the stupid little brain, the little thing up here, right? Doesn't even register your hypocrisy and how you made yourself look like a clown. Of course, you wouldn't know that because you're surrounded by other stands.
Dude, rewatch this clip again. Right up here. And then you put slap drama alert right below. So yeah, use it for fair use, that's fine. The problem is that this is not at all about Evan, so when you put VANOSSCREW as the first word and have Evan as your thumbnail, There's a problem. Use it for fair use, that's fine. Use it for fair use, that's fine. Use it for fair use, that's fine.
Doesn't even register your hypocrisy.
I literally made this statement back when I was calling you out. It's in my original stream. I literally said you could use the thumbnail. It's fair use. I was calling you out for your laziness and the fact that you're blasting members on the thumbnail and referring to the entire group when it only had to do with a select few. I didn't see you doing that when Minilad was called out. I saw you only putting the spotlight on Minilad. Why don't you do it again this time? There might be two reasons behind this. One, clout. I think that's a yes. And two, you're lazy.
Go, buddy, go, 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 go. You're not being challenged by anything. You're taking advantage of the Vanoss fans trying to defend their boys, trying to get as many views as you can, trying to, you know, attack OHMWRECKER, attack me, attack anybody that talks about this situation. So you just weren't checked on it, but...
I mean, the views have been great, but I do think I should point out, I have been challenged. I've been challenged by you, and I had a live interview with OHMWRECKER. It just so happens you and OHMWRECKER are terrible challenges. It's so easy to call you out on your crap. You have no idea. You're making it the easiest payday in the world. So keep saying what you're saying. I'll be here to collect my checks for proving that you're wrong.
That's the thing, like, your little cult is like in this group, but the world outside of your little cult is so much bigger, right? When everyone else sees this clown-like behavior, it's not gonna go so well for you. You idiot.
So classy. I'm a clown, I'm an idiot, I'm a stan. So classy. Don't worry, it gets better. This Dixie person put out another tweet reply, and Keem said, yup, kid is a stan. This one, someone says, really going after a guy that only has 60,000 subs. Come on, Keem, do better. And he puts, he only has 60k subs. Keem, you bully. Honestly, I don't think KEEMSTAR was bullying me. I think he's tried to, but I don't feel bullied. Call me out again, Keem. Make another tweet about me. Make another video about me. Go ahead and mention me in your drama alert. Whatever statement you make will probably end up being false. You have a horrible track record so far in this situation, and you've had a horrible track record before. That's why some of the people out there universally just do not like your content. You're horrible at what you do. People have told me in my comment sections that I can run drama alert way better than you, and honestly, I'm waiting for our 1v1 boxing match. So I know you're watching this. Do you accept the challenge or no? I'm waiting for your tweet. Go for it. I'll be ready. Let's start training. Let's get a big venue. Let's box it out and have a press conference. So you'll actually be challenged for once in a live scenario, and people will see how garbage you are at not only pointing out the facts, but also calling people out. This is me calling out KEEMSTAR. Caught you in 4K. Disproved almost everything you said to me last night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Join my Discord, links down in the description below, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.